All right, so welcome you guys to Butler Kennel Rockwallers, man. Today we're about to go outside and we're about to do some really good educational stuff for you guys about our kennels. Before the new year starts, we want to show you guys everything that we haven't done and go over one important thing that a lot of breeders, it's kind of hard to really talk about, I guess, for a lot of times is, but before we get into it, if you haven't done so yet, you guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Like this video. You guys already know how I do. I like to know who's watching my videos. So comment below where you're watching my videos from, whether you're overseas, here, states, what city representing. So we can always give a shout out to what state represents the hardest for us, right? So right now, if you haven't done so yet, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, notification bell. I would love to get a gold one like this. I didn't even think this was possible, but because of you guys have made it possible for me to even be able to get this and making us the biggest Rottweiler breeder channel on YouTube. I would love to get a gold one. That's 100,000 subscribers. We're already at 140 something thousand subscribers. So thank you guys very much and blessings to you guys. So let's get right into it, man. So today, one of the biggest things is, I know it's around the holidays, it's coming around the holidays right now. Christmas is right around the corner. So a lot of you guys are rushing around the corner to get that one perfect gift. You want that perfect puppy. You want the family members and everybody to be like, hey, we got this, and make the kids happy, right? That's what the ideal American dream is, I guess, on Christmas Day, of getting that beautiful Rottweiler puppy. And I would tell you guys not to do that. As a breeder, I get it, I understand it. This is the most time that most breeders are going to try to bring you in and redirect whatever it is they are selling to you guys. They're going to call their dogs German Rottweilers, which we all know, if you follow my page, there's no such thing as a German Rottweiler. If you see a breeder saying they got German Rottweilers, go the other way. I know growing up, that's all I heard. German or American Rottweilers and all that kind of stuff. There's no such thing as an American or German Rottweiler. The only thing there is a quality Rottweiler. If you look at the AKC registrations, it's only called a Rottweiler. There's no German American. Even if you got the dogs directly from Germany, there's no such thing as a German Rottweiler, okay? So if someone is trying to get you guys to think that they have that, just go the other way and tell them I said it. So, but most importantly today, man, I want to go over something with you guys that's even more important than that crap there as well too. So, what I want to tell you guys is, oh man, this went dark. My screen just went dark on there. My little light. But anyway, we're gonna go outside anyway. So, I just really wanted to really go over this with you guys, man. Christmas time is coming around the corner. Do not rush and get a dog simply because it's about to be Christmas. I'd rather you wait and get the right dog. You would want to wait and get the right dog than to get a dog just because Christmas holidays is right around the corner, right? Would you rather get a Fiat today, or would you rather wait and get a Ferrari for the same price a month from now? You see what I'm saying? And just using logic. But the biggest thing I'm gonna go over today is, and the whole purpose of my video today isn't about German Rottweilers, American Rottweilers, or Christmas. And I'm just saying for you guys, that's just my thing, telling you guys, please be careful of the scammers this year. Oh my God, Christmas and New Year's is the biggest time I get so many people calling me, telling me they got scammed, and now they wanna breeders. If someone is coming to you about a dog and posting things, and don't do that. Don't, if someone reaches out to you about buying a dog, just go the opposite way. Most times it's probably a scam. True breeders don't reach out to people and tell you come get a dog or whatever the case is. Do your research on the person. Most times you would want to call somebody about you getting a dog. Don't let somebody coerce you into getting a dog, or whatever, right? So that's just my little tip of the day. Be aware of a lot of Facebook people coming to you, scammers and everything else, telling you, hey, we need some more money, get this here or whatever. If you can't talk with them on the phone and really see the dogs and all that kind of stuff, unless they have a waiting list. I have a waiting list, but they need to show that they've had a waiting list with proof. Like me, I have 18 years of experience of people. In my whole video, people came out and said they waited and everything else. But anyway, the whole purpose of this video today is actually going over why does it cost so much to buy a dog from a reputable breeder, right? Why does it cost this much? And why is Why is a dog from Johnny down the street who just has a puppy and their dogs may cost X amount of dollars, and then you come to Butler Kennel Rockwallers myself, I will use myself, and why is that my dogs are not $500 and $1,000 for my dogs? First of all, I would love to go over and just tell you guys right now. We're gonna go. Let me show you guys first. Well, before I do that, first thing first is average bag of quality dog food is about 50-60 bucks. 8 bags of dog food was about $500 something or whatever, because you got to add taxes and taxes and all that kind of good stuff to it as well too. So just 8 bags of dog food for me would probably last me about a couple of days, maybe not even a week, not even a week or whatever. So you think about a breeder that's feeding these dogs, you're not just paying for the little puppy you have. What you're paying for is you're paying for everything, the knowledge, the taking care of the mom, the dad that got you to where you get your puppy. You're not just paying for a puppy because your puppy came from somewhere that somebody had to take care, whelp, and do all this good stuff to get your puppy as well too. So it's a lot that goes into it. Don't think, oh, well, it's just a little puppy. Well, it's a lot of cares and time and effort into build where you see today. A lot of breeders aren't where I'm at today because they haven't put in the work to get to where I'm at, or doesn't have enough timing in this game to be where I'm at. So for me, let me show you guys why it costs so much. I won't say cost so much, but why does it cost to really have a quality dog? Just like anything else, before I get started, I will tell you guys right now, the reason why all cars aren't the same. Ferrari and we're gonna keep it the Fiat aren't the same. You're not going to get the same quality out of the two. Yes, they both are cars, just like they both are dogs from two people you go to. One is built with quality and one is built for the quick sale. You may see a bunch of Ford Taurus running around and everything else because people was buying them for cheap, and it was the quality for what you were getting was pretty good, I guess, or whatever. So some people may have a dog on Craigslist for $500, $1,000, and you're like, good, I just wanted a dog. Fine, cool, dang, you go to the pound, go wherever you want to. I'm not telling anybody, I'm not one of those guys that tell people you have to get it from this dog. And not all the time where you go to a breeder because they charge more is worth more. I'm a breeder and I'm gonna tell you that. I lay it all on the line. I give an ace where the ace is at. But if you look at a breeder and you look at their history, just like a car, when you pull up in a Ferrari, when people have their egos so high because they pull up in a fancy car, because that car signifies quality and what that car has done and over the time frame, right? So that's why your car is that's why the car costs so much, because the quality and time put into that car may be hand stitched. It may have taken a lot longer to build this car than the quick off the showroom, off the lot. Well, I'm trying to find the right word. The car thing or whatever, the line or the car line is just pushing out. Where Ferrari may say, hey, these are handcrafted by hands. So where the Fiat may only take 20 minutes in the machine to build it, this Ferrari is taking 2 days to build it because it's handcrafted. It's taken care very carefully. So with my breeding, and I'm gonna speak for myself, is my dogs are not your cheapest dog, but my dog stands for quality. And when you get a dog from me, if you're looking for the cheapest dog, then I am not your person. I will tell you right now, I can save yourself the money. One of the biggest things I've always received lately has been people saying, hey man, they start the conversation off, man, you have the best looking dogs I've seen. Man, the greatest dog. Oh my God, man, I saw your dogs. I just had to call you because of that. Yeah, I see another guy down the street has a dog for $1,000, man. I give him my price. Man, why your price is more than this guy here for $1,000? Because of everything you just stated. The reason why you're calling me is because you're wanting quality. You don't buy a Ferrari expecting to pay Fiat prices, all right? But let me give you an idea about exactly why my prices are what my prices are. So I will definitely, so I'm in the middle of actually reorganizing my whole garage. So let me show you guys. All right, so don't mind my whole mess. Everything's a hot mess right now. Everything's coming out. So my whole garage, my whole office is being reconstructed. It's gonna get repainted. Everything's coming out, redone shelves. I'm doing that myself. Tracy's going to design it, I guess. So first of all, let's look at this building, right? Matter of fact, let me go outside first. I am just going to go with just what the dogs are, right? So when we get started, I want to show you guys. I want to go in the mud because it's really raining pretty bad. So this is and I'm just going to focus on just the dog stuff, not my personal car stuff. But that's the dog building. This is my car building, and this is the whelping station here, right? So money's already involved into getting a whelping station. Most breeders don't even have a building just for their dogs, right? To whelp and everything else, in my office and all that kind of good stuff. So you get in here. God, there's so much mud. Show you guys. So don't mind my office. So we have the cages here. Just alone, think about how much cages cost alone. Pretty much when you buy a 5x10 kennel from the store, they're typically ranging about $500-$600 for a kennel this big here. So a kennel this big here, that goes from basically this right here, what you see right here. So what you see with just one door though, that's about $500, $600 or whatever. So when you go there, just imagine how much money you're spending when I show you the rest, right? So just go into it. So you got your whelping station, you got this here, and the building alone, concrete, putting that into it or whatever the case is. I'm not gonna even include this side. This side here was just built for my cars and everything else. But we're gonna go outside in a second and where the money really is, right? That's me building my car. Y'all see that? Look at that boy. That boy's nasty with it. Go to check out the Roddies and Rides show if you like it. So you go here and we have more kennels alone. So imagine how much these kennels cost. This is just some of the latest things we have here, right? So we got here the concrete itself is alone, the drainage system and all that kind of stuff. You have to have just even the feeding thing here. That's like, I don't want to say $100 per. And think about how much we have here right now, just that part. You have your wash station. The wash station here was about $1,500, and running all the system and everything for your dogs and all that kind of good stuff there, right? Then of course we have more cages here. These kennels here are like $200 or two something I think per. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and one sitting. That's 5. So that's 5 of those alone. It's like $200 something a piece. That's already $1,000 alone, right? So people always ask me like, well, I go to the vet and they charge these for, and people wonder why when I say, hey, I charge for consultations. Like, I specialize in Rottweilers. I specialize in doing dog stuff. So if you want that information, then you pay for it. People will have no problem paying a vet because they see that they feel like a vet that's their specialty, right? But a vet specializing in so much animals or whatever. I've seen vets go to Google and look up things and diagnosis and everything else as well too. But you feel comfortable with them because you're like, oh, they went to school for this, they went to that. Fine and cool and dandy. But a lot of stuff they went to school for isn't what the vet is learning. They're learning on the job as well too. But when you come to me, you buy a dog from somebody else and you want my expertise on the dog you bought your dog from. And I say, hey, for my expertise and my time, I charge this amount of money for a consultation. People are like, oh, well, why should I have to pay that for? Or, hey, the biggest one like I got today, a few people today asked me, hey, I saw the videos of you and your puppies eating this food. What exactly are you feeding your dogs? Like, what are you feeding your dogs to get your dogs sold this and this and that? Because I just bought a dog from somebody else that's 9 weeks or 10 weeks old. And I'm like, well, I'm not jealous. I'm not a person I'm always helpful. I'm always pushing knowledge out all the time. But how fair is that to me when you go spend your hard-earned money with somebody else and you're not even satisfied with them, but then you come to me expecting free information which your breeder should have given it to you? You see what I'm saying? Like, and then someone's gonna come out there, well, if you care about the breed, you would do it. Well, if you cared about it, then you would spend your money with the right person, so the people who are doing it wrongly won't be in business anymore as well too. So don't throw that nonsense out at me, because I don't fall for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. So then let me show you guys something else, right? So 99% of breeders don't do what I do right here. I'm gonna tell you the truth is, I don't know any other breeder that does this. 100% of breeders don't do what I do. I'm gonna tell you now. I'll put the facts out there. So, bam! You guys see it. You guys see the first laid out new kennels that we got. Concrete just got poured down here. You guys see it? Not only that, we got the beef on the smoker. No, I'm just joking. It's right behind the smoker. Keep these on. Look at that. You see these here? That is pure beef. This is not your daily meat you get at the store, okay? And you want to know why? See that guy down there and what he's doing? See what he's doing down there? Well, we're gonna get there in a second. But let me show you guys why prices are what they are, right? So you look at here, look at this pouring this concrete costs money, digging it out, putting stuff in here, putting money into it. That's money. The buildings, the AC, people always ask me, you got AC in your building? You got this kind of stuff? Yes, all of us have AC, heat. These are dual, and we have dual AC and heater or whatever the case is. So also, like for instance, I will show you guys. Like, if you want to see it, I'll definitely post my next video. My electric bill just for the month of November was not $700 and almost $800. So that's just the electric bill. So the water bill goes into it. When you're talking about feeding and giving these people, always worry about the dog food itself. My dogs don't eat just plain dog food. They eat dog food, they eat this beef, they eat this, they eat that, all this different stuff here. And those stuff cost money. They're not free. They're not cheap. They're not this and that, but you want quality. You put the money into quality to get quality out. What you put in is what you get out. A lot of people want to put in the bare minimum, but want the maximum efforts coming out. So just for example, this concrete alone, think about these concrete here and this concrete there. Just that concrete alone is what most people don't even spend alone on their personal stuff alone anyway. Then you move forward to it. Like I told you guys about the kennels. These kennels here, these 10 by 10, average about the price of a 10 by 10 kennels. A 10 by 10 kennel easily, the 5 by 10 kennels cost you easily about $500-$600. I'm just gonna say about $700-$800 for a 10 by 10 kennel. Go to the store, check it out, look what it is. And I don't mean the little chicken wire ones. I'm talking about the welded kennels like these here. These kennels, let's look at $800 a piece. Then you got your dog houses. So you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, and you see it. I ain't even gotta count it off for you, but add that into it. Then you go into the dog houses. Each one of the dog houses, let's say you find a dog houses for pretty good cheap prices, and you get it for, you go online and you go to PetSmart. They have these little small little plastic ones or wood ones that's like $300-something, $400, and they do not last. To move this doghouse, you need about at least 3 or 4 people to move this doghouse. Is how heavy it is. Well, you can really do it with 2 if you're really strong, like my guns. But they cost money, man. And remember I told you guys about the dog feeders in here, how each one is there, all that kind of stuff. That costs money. That's in there. Pail buckets alone. You may be like, oh, just a pail bucket or whatever. Those pail buckets there, for the amount of dogs I do have and what I'm putting in there, those cost money. I mean, and putting in each one, and not just getting a pail bucket and letting it stay there. You got to put the equipment and drill it in there, put it on the thing or whatever, so they can have that stuff. And also, these kennels don't last forever. Water, rust, and stuff happens to them, so you have to keep them up and keep doing keeping up with the kennels and the time or whatever cases. Then again, let's go with something else. The wood alone. This is just not 2x4s, you guys. This is put up there. This wood alone is expensive as crap. They're expensive. But is it worth it? Absolutely. For me, they look better than I paid for the tops already, the other tops. But those tops aren't the tops I have anymore on there. Those aren't the tops that I have anymore on there. I actually have a different top on it as well. Remember, I used to have the little mesh tops or whatever. They kept ripping and everything else. I didn't look right. Then I have electricity going all the way through all of these as well too. We have electricity going through all of these. I'm not even talking about electricity is crazy. Just even that, running power the whole entire time, keeping it going. So you think every single month alone, where some people may say, hey, they're crying about $100 light bill. We're paying $800 light bills and all that kind of stuff easy. You know what I mean? Easy. And then you got your water bill. Then you got this bill, that bill, and all that kind of stuff every month. And now we get to the dry dog food. Oh my God. Like I said before, you pay just average every bag about 60 bags. I mean, $60 a bag. And each bag, I usually bring a pallet of 2 pallets in. They're about 45 bags to a pallet, and 2 pallets a month at least. Plus, that's just the dog food itself, the dry dog food. Then you got to come to, I'm going to add in the cows, right? Because that's part of the dog food bill. Because the dry dog food isn't what all we just feed our dogs. So you add in $60 a bag times 45 or 90 bags a month. averaging about a little bit more than that, but I'm just going for easy number. You got your beef. This is gonna cost, I mean, I know Chad likes me and all, and I like Chad a lot, but Chad ain't working for free, so that's money that's gonna cost you as well too. Getting in product of having to use your vehicles back and forth, that's gonna cost. Everything's good?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Then they dying again that fast? Goodness gracious. So then we come up here, and then we have more cows. Chad is cutting up the cows for the dogs. It's just so much muddy over there. I don't know if I want to really go over there a lot, but showing you guys feeding the dogs. That's why you see all that stuff there. That's not poop. That's actually the tripe. That's from the cows. Tripe's not from fish. Tripe is actually from cows. Green tripe it is. That's actually one of the healthiest things for your dogs as well too. Hint, hint. So we got beef over here. He's cutting up this over here. I don't want to turn over there because he got the stuff over there. But let me turn this way so I can show you guys. We got the beef, all that kind of stuff in there. We're cutting up there, and we have another beef part. We're gonna chop up for the dogs as well too. Then we move over here where my dogs have areas to run. It costs money to have land. A lot of people are going to tell you, yeah, my dogs have a kennel, and you see them videos, they always at a park somewhere. They never show their actual kennels. They don't show you the actual kennel. They're trying to pretend like they have something they don't have. With us, and I'm not knocking anybody who's haven't gotten to that stage yet, but trying. Nothing is wrong with it. I'm just saying for us, why it costs so much. Why do dogs cost the price they do cost or whatever. You know, somebody got to pay for all this, and you know, this is where the dogs are able to have fun. It's just not feeding your dog and letting your dog sit in the cage all day and say, yeah, now they got puppies. Our dogs are able to actually have exercise. Our dogs are able to go out, have a good time. These cows are my personal cows. They are not for slaughter. Someone's gonna ask a question, but we do have those as well. McButler's Burger. But we do have the nice property and for the dogs to go have some fun at and play around with and all that kind of stuff. So we're always building up into the kennels, man. Always improving our dogs into the kennels to make sure that we provide you guys with the best process ever. Don't be fooled by so many people trying to come at you and tell you, oh, these dogs are just this and it's just no, it's not. No, it's not. Tell them to show you your dog's area of where your dogs live at. A lot of people aren't going to do that. You know what I mean? Hold on, I'm trying to get my little kennel set up, my camera set up, because it's on my truck right now. So a lot of people are not going to show you what I show you guys, and my videos are all unedited. You haven't seen any slicing, any pausing in my videos. I'm very proud of it because there's even people come pick their dogs up, it's alive. My videos are alive. There's no cuts, there's no takes, it's anything. I have nothing to hide. I show you guys everything, the good, the bad. When the kennels are dirty, they're dirty. When they're clean. But we stay on top of the cleanliness because cleanliness is next to godliness, and we like to have our dogs healthy and strong and everything else, or whatever. And don't laugh at my ST words, I'm from the South, so my ST words go there. But there's a lot of work that goes into this, man. Uniforms. This is my new uniform for my Butler kennels. I'm getting my little tag. Why someone's gonna copy that as well too. But I'm getting my tags here. My Butler kennel tags. That goes here and here. So when I'm working as well, Treese got this for me. Appreciate you, Treese. Bam. But it's definitely a process, man. It's definitely a lot that goes into it. So show you guys. Let me put this over here so you guys can actually see. You know, so this is gonna be the kennels that goes here, and some kennels are gonna go in there, and kennels are gonna go in there. And you're probably wondering, like, why you did the steps that way? Well, I want to show you guys rather than just tell you guys exactly. So hold on a second. All right. So you get to see the UPS is here now, so. But you guys get to see the whole process, get to see the whole kennels, what's all coming up, what you should expect. So when you're buying a dog, one of the most Rudest thing you can ever tell somebody is you think their prices are overpriced, or you think that. I mean, if the budget is not your budget, also understand this. If Let me turn this up a little bit. Let me get this there. All right. If the budget is not your budget, then that's fine. Then just be okay with saying, "Hey, that's out of my budget. That's fine with me. I'm cool with that," and be fine. That's fine. You don't have to make up excuses of why you can't afford this dog. And I'm gonna get back with you later. I'm gonna talk to my. Hey man, it's a little bit out of my price range, but I appreciate the call. That's an appropriate way to do things. People, I think one of the most underestimated businesses people look at is breeding. They think breeding is just some fun little business that you just have cute little puppies on and you're done and that's it. No, there's more work. I do more work now than I did in all of my other jobs I've done, period. You see, these grays don't come out of nowhere. So this isn't, a lot of you guys are watching these 20-minute videos or 10-minute videos and thinking that's my whole life. I couldn't show you guys my whole entire life in a video of work that goes on. I'm extremely busy. I work all day, every day, and I don't have time to really just sit on the phone and just talk to you guys, just talk and talk and talk. No, I mind talking to you guys if you're serious, but don't just call me because you're like, I saw this guy on video, I just want to talk to him, and no, don't do that. But call because it's a purpose. And if you are serious about a dog, if you are inquiring about a dog, trust me, serious inquiries, man, seriously. But that's the reason why these dogs are costing what they cost, man, because it's a lot that goes into this business. Not everybody is investing back into their business like I am. So as you guys can see, let me see, turn this back. As you guys can see, for example, recap. First, we got the vehicles we got to have as well too for the dogs. This is our dog vehicle. We got the cows, which we have another cow right there. I don't know if you guys saw it already. We got Chad working. We got the kennels we got to put up, and I've done this all by myself, you guys. That kennel being designed is all me. My design, the way I wanted it, is for a reason. But it goes with the ground as well too. That's why I did the slope like that, the steps. But I'm excited about it, man. I'm happy. It costs a lot of money to put it into it. So I know y'all hear it a lot, but if you want to buy from a quality person, Ferrari puts a lot of money into their materials for their cars while they cost. And we put a lot of money into our dogs. I feel like we are the Ferrari of the Rottweilers. I'm gonna be honest with you. And the reason why I say that is because, why is it? Ferrari doesn't have a commercial. Ferraris don't make commercials. We don't advertise dogs for sale because our dogs are always sold out before they're born. Ferrari doesn't sell it because Ferrari's like, hey, if you really are purchasing a car from us, then you know the quality of what you're going to spend. Don't come to us expecting to buy Ford prices. Then don't come to us expecting to buy Craigslist prices. You see what I'm saying? If you want to buy those dogs, then guess what? There are plenty of dogs out there that are costing $500, $600. Heck, probably even free. Some are giving dogs away. Some are doing whatever it is. But do not be fooled by because it's a cute little puppy and you thinking all Rottweilers are the same. That is the biggest lie ever. All Rottweilers are not the same. They are not. They are not. They are not. If you want a dog quality, make sure you invest the right way to get the right quality. Don't buy that little dog because you're rushing for Christmas. And this is what usually happens every single time around the holidays. People rush and get the wrong dog for the holidays, and now they are unhappy with the dogs. When the dog turns 6 months to a year old, the dog doesn't look like our dogs that they wanted to have because somebody told them they had German Rottweilers and you thought they did, and now they don't have it. So, but you already spent this money on this dog. You put money into the care of this dog. So now the dog isn't what you really wanted. So now you're in the problem looking for another dog. Now you're upset. You treat this dog bad. Now before you know, the dog's in the pound. Or you bought a dog for Christmas and for your little one to get this happy day puppy. And on Christmas Day, that kid is so happy for that puppy, but the responsibilities aren't there. And now that kid don't care about that dog anymore. Now the responsibility becomes yours. And you thought this kid wanted this dog, but the kid never showed you any responsibilities of having that dog and taking care of that dog the right way. Now you're upset because now you got to get off from work, now take care of something that the kids were supposed to take care of. Now you're upset with the dog and you don't want to take the dog for walks. The dog wants his love. The dog is innocent in all of this, but you are upset and you can't take care of the dog. So now you put the dog up for sale. Somebody looks at the dog. The dog already got emotional issues from being transferred from home to home. and you just don't care because you're like, hey, I got something going on right now and I want to transfer these dogs. I see so many posts going on so much on Facebook that someone just can't keep their dog anymore, and they give you every reason why they're moving or whatever, and all of a sudden. So before you buy a dog, make sure, and as a breeder, I'm telling you this as a breeder, before you buy yourself a dog, make sure that you are ready to get a dog, okay? And that's why we come up with so much of these. That's why we come up with a payment plan. So in the meantime, while you're waiting for your dog, you get a chance to actually take care of your dog, your finances and everything else in the right order for you to do so. So I hope this has been a good educational video for you guys about why, before you think about why something costs what it is, think about the research and everything that goes into these dogs. And I haven't even got into the actual breeding of the dogs, the cost of breeding, the cost of actually purchasing the dog itself, having the dogs, feeding the dogs, taking care of the dog, all that. It's a lot. It's so much more. I can't even get it all into a video. You know, vet bills, I haven't gotten to none of that. So, but there's a lot that goes into it. So when I tell you guys before, man, if you want quality, there's nobody doing what I'm doing here right now, and I know that no one is. And day in and day out, work is what it is, and I love what I do. I'm not ashamed to show everybody what I do, so you guys can see exactly what it is. So thank you guys for tuning in, man. I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up if you like it, if you thought it was educational. Also, you know, tell us where you're watching this video from. Let us know. So give us a call if you're looking for a pup. We do have a waiting list for our dogs. It's 843-670-3346. For 18 years, our dogs have always been sold out before they're born. 18 years, we have never had a puppy on the ground that wasn't already sold out. So we can say that puppy because it's true. But thank you guys very much. Blessings, peace, I'm out.